Hello, it is VoiceOver Falcon here. This video is about stasis swapping, as I like to call it. In this video I explore how to set up stasis swapping and just how fast you can transport materials with this method. To design it, it isn't complicated. You need a wood trapdoor, a pressure plate, a bunch of redstone and repeaters, and a chunk loader, and you will be making two of the machines. Place the trapdoor and pressure plate a few blocks away from each other and build a stasis chamber under the trapdoor. Then from the pressure plate, lead redstone and about 60 full-length repeaters to the trapdoor, so that will take a while for the signal to travel. Then build a chunk loader so everything is always loaded. I will show you how to build this later. To start and when continuing swapping, flip the trapdoor up, then put a pearl into stasis. When you've completed what you want to do, you stand on the pressure plate and wait. When you get teleported to the other stasis chamber, it starts the countdown on the one you just left as you have gotten off the pressure plate. Now the problem is starting. What if it is hundreds or thousands of blocks away? How are you going to beat the teleporter in less than a minute? At least one possible answer is a daylight detector. In the morning, place one and then get where you need to be by sundown and ready your other side by loading the stasis chamber and standing on the pressure plate. If you don't have space to put down a bunch of repeaters, you could set two hopper clocks opposite of each other and have an observer activate the trapdoor. You can't control this one as well, so it is more likely that you might miss a few things when traveling. If needed, this can work well though. This is the chunk loader I use. It is pretty simple and it's cheap. You don't need the contraption on both sides like I do. You have one arm in the overworld and one in the nether. It keeps the chunk and a few surrounding chunks in the area, in the nether and the overworld, permanently loaded, unless you turn it off. This is how you build it. One thing that you do need to do is build one arm, then see where it sends the minecart in the nether, then build the second arm there. Also, the lever down means it is off, and the lever up means it is on. For the hopper clock, you need two sticky pistons, two hoppers, one redstone block, two comparators, two repeaters, 6 redstone dust, and a stack or more of a certain item. The more items are in the hopper, the longer the clock will take. I believe about 2.5 items per second. To connect it to the stasis chamber, just place redstone dust so that it will or will not be activated every switch, and have an observer see the dust. Also make sure you have the same amount of items in both clocks or they will go out of sync. And to sync them, just have it so one switch is halfway between the other one switching. This is me using stasis swapping to transport a lot of items. And remember, the main purpose is so that you can use this by yourself. If you have people willing to do this with you, this isn't really necessary. And if you're even a little good with redstone, you can probably see a million different ways to activate this. And there are a bunch of different potential uses as well, not just transportation. Thank you to Wattles for the hopper clock and Ilmango for the chunk loader. I used their designs, and they have a more in-depth explanation of the machines in the description. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to Technoblade.